This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Get a 99-cent .com or transfer with code MMA99. TiVo. Get $50 off a Roamio DVR with code MMA. With Benson. Get 15% off your order with code MMA Nuts. Woo! Hey fans, it's MMA Nuts, episode 229.
229.
My name's Ingo Weigold.
Nina.
Nina?
Matt Griffith, MMA show by my fans, for MMA fans. Where we walk the line between serious and Reninolis.
Yes.
What's going
Starting off
on?
like this, are we?
Fuck it. I'm so hopped up on caffeine.
Okay.
Caveman coffee in it. Out of my mind. Out of my mind.
What's going on? We just got done watching UFC Fight Night.
It was so awesome. Oh my God. Best card
McGregor
ever.
versus Siver.
Yes. Scheiße, if you will, Ingo. Scheiße.
Yeah.
He said it in the embedded.
Yes. Should we do it backwards?
Yes. Let's talk about
the fights
first.
What was your take? Go.
Pendred had a horrible win because he clearly lost a fight, but somehow the Boston fans give it to him. And then we'll talk about.
He's white.
It seems mildly racist being in Boston. I'm just saying, but I'm not saying. And then you get to Cerrone versus Ben Henderson, and it looked pretty clear that Henderson won the fight.
I thought so.
Especially with the semi-effective kick to the thigh, repeated kick to the thigh. I'll punch you to the thigh.
He was punching to the thigh, too.
He was. But I think Cerrone, he landed so many takedowns. How could he not win that fight?
I don't know what happened. I'm confused. Because I was actually mad, because I like Cerrone. I'm like, fuck, he lost his fight. He looked very flat in this thing. He didn't look like himself. And he goes wins. So, I don't know. What do they say? Never leave it in the hands of the judges?
White power?
Yes.
I don't know. It seems like the fix is in Boston. I'm just saying.
It is Dana White's hometown. He's like, you're going to do what we tell you. Here's some money.
I don't know. I sure thought Cerrone lost too.
Yeah.
Looked like Henderson did enough to win, and I just don't know what judges are watching here. I mean, that fight was closer. The Pendred fight was a clear 30-27, not for Pendred. I'm just saying.
Well.
So, does this mean Cerrone is in line for a title shot? Because he was number 3. Henderson's ranked number 5. He takes the fight on like 15-day notice, both of them. Cerrone probably needs like a couple days off, and he's ready to go for the next card on next Saturday.
He's stepping right in.
Oh,
well,
God.
It's confirmed that Pettis and Dos Anjos are fighting,
those
right?
two are going to fight.
So I would say he could get the winner of that, but is he going to wait around that long?
Fuck, no, he needs another fight. The man knows no sleep and or rest.
He likes to get paid.
In his RV, in a Budweiser warehouse somewhere, parts unknown, probably drinking.
He's drunk already
It's
at
all
this point.
Good. Moving right along.
Especially in Boston.
Yes. Yeah. Which, by the way, if you're going to hold a Q&A, you might want to not have Jose Aldo in front of a bunch of drunk fucking fans where you have kids asking him about, hey, you know how Conor McGregor was talking about you shining his belt for him? Well, did you? Like, oh my God, you little fuck, disrespectful bitch. Sit down and shut the fuck up.
Did he answer the question?
I don't know. I skipped through the whole thing.
Oh.
I just wanted to see the blasphemous questions that were being asked. I didn't really care for the answers, but no level of respect for the man.
Nope.
Maybe even asked him about the cocaine and the Jon Jones. Yeah, Jon Jones likes the cocoa. You like the cocoa? Oh my God, okay. Don't answer that. Shut him down.
Why not?
It's all good. We'll move right along. Let's talk about the McGregor-Siver fight. So,
yes.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, McGregor picked him apart. I mean, he's made it look easy. In and out, trying all kinds of different shit. Siver got a few shots in, but he just looked slow and tired. And
a little robotic. Like Cerrone was kind of robotic to see.
Yep. McGregor loose, very unpredictable. Tried a couple of like spinning kicks, and that went right over Siver's head.
They said, round 2, don't throw those. He's a little short for that.
Yeah. So, I mean, he backs it up. It seems like he's the real deal. He's coming out there talking all this trash, but he's putting the work in the cage. So,
He jumps the cage, goes right after Aldo.
Probably ran out of there.
Yeah. And then they're supposed to have some sort of call out. Aldo not going to
Gone.
get in the octagon and have a little face off apparently.
Probably a smart move on his part. He doesn't speak the language, and he's in Boston, and I don't think that the odds are in his favor at that point.
Well, why do you fly him out then? Like that was
you got your money's worth with McGregor coming out to challenge him.
Yes, I guess
that'll make a good video highlight for when they fight. Right?
Yeah,
added in.
Calls him out. Level of disrespect very high.
Go get your fucking shine box. That's basically what he said.
I got a spit bucket in a shine box.
That's what he said.
You think you can polish my belt for me?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they're gonna do that. It sounds like.
yeah,
I would say a early spring kind of a thing.
And I want to say that Dana said it's gonna happen in Vegas, so it's kind of seems to make sense. It's kind of a neutral ground, not so much Ireland, not so much Brazil. Might as well do it in Vegas, if you will.
Okay.
Might rhyme the whole show. No,
Keep going.
I don't
Is
know.
it like the Irish
Do
limerick
you like
thing going
the
on?
blow?
Yes. Sometimes. I mean, wait. What are we talking about?
I don't know. We can get right into some news. I gotta fuck around.
News.
Jon Jones kicks cocaine addiction in one day, Ingo.
Because he's
One day.
the champ.
Greatest of all time. You can't deny me. The greatest of all time.
I'm
now.
done. I'm cured.
Is he not the greatest of all time?
He's the greatest.
He kicks everything's ass.
He does.
He might even kill cancer, for all I know.
He may.
Jon Jones can cure cancer.
I don't know the whole details of this whole thing. There is an interview coming out probably the day the show releases, which will hopefully tell some things, but most likely will be just media bullshit.
Yeah, smoke, mirrors. You see nothing.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
There's
Fox
nobody
evolved.
behind the curtain.
It's on Fox, right? So
Yes. Perfect place for it, right?
yes. Sponsored by Reebok.
I'm sure.
Yes.
With his
Go out and say this stuff. Maybe cry a little.
Unbreakable. Yeah. See how
Is he
you
gonna cry?
made a mistake.
Hey, what's the over/under? You think he's gonna cry? Yes or no?
Oh, that's a good bet. I like this. I think he has to at this point.
He
If
must.
you've been busted for a DUI with hookers and or strippers in your car while you're engaged, and then you cocaine it up, I think tears need to be shed.
Is he gonna go on Barbara Walters? Wait, did she
Ooh.
die? I forgot.
No, she's still
Still
around.
around. Remember how she always does that?
Yes.
Remember?
Draw him out. Draw him
It's
out.
time. Barbara, give him a call. He'll go on there and tell you all.
Yes.
No, I'm rhyming. What the fuck?
Oh, yes. You're dropping mad flavor
What's
on
going
your
on around
ass.
here? It's weird.
I don't know. So, this Jon Jones saga, I love it. Makes him a little bit more interesting. Do you like him now, or you still hate him as much?
No, because I don't know. I'll have to see the interview. What I saw of it seemed very fake to me.
You think?
I was like,
They should.
okay.
I think the topper, if you would have had Daniel Cormier interviewing him for Fox,
Perfect.
might have been the best interview ever.
Yes.
I think it's a missed opportunity. Move right along. Bellator signs Kimbo Slice.
Yes. Why?
Because.
I don't know.
Just because. Shark has been jumped.
Okay.
Well, who? Jesus Christ. I don't even know who you have him fight. I had some thoughts on this.
James Thompson.
Lost? Yeah.
Rematch.
Goddamn right. He will not be denied this time.
King Mo.
Maybe. I think he's just a couple leg kicks away from obscurity, though.
Probably.
Kick him. He's going down. Or, fuck, I think this was the next rumor I heard. You know, Mike Tyson did just sign with
my
Glory
God.
to become an analyst, if you will, for
Isn't Mike like 60?
boxing. He's 48.
Fucking
So, if they can sign a fucking Kimbo Slice, why can't they bring a Mike Tyson?
First Kimbo Slice?
Why not?
Why would he do that?
Why not?
Big money?
I know he's buds with Dana White, but I mean, if we're gonna jump the shark and just go full
Tyson versus
fucking
Kimbo.
retard,
Christ.
why not just bring Tyson back?
I don't know.
Why not get Evander Holyfield?
I don't want to
back
see
in.
that. I don't want to see
Holyfield, Tyson. Let's do this. MMA.
Mike Tyson. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine if Kimbo Slice knocks out Mike Tyson? That would be crazy. I don't.
That
wanna,
ain't gonna happen.
I don't want to see that.
I think Mike's still got some
he
skill.
probably does, but I'm just saying. You know, time is. It's been what 20 years since
We'll make
he's
it.
fought?
Sure, we'll make it a special no ground MMA feature bout. It's
Keep it standing?
strictly
With shoes on?
kickboxing. Sure. Or maybe it's just even boxing at that point with the 4-ounce gloves. See how that works out.
Wow.
You tell me that wouldn't be the biggest fight ever?
Probably.
Mike Tyson out of retirement to fight Kimbo Slice?
Mike Tyson fighting anybody, I think, would draw a lot of...
Holy shit. I'd make the Evander Holyfield rematch.
Yeah, maybe.
This time Holyfield bites
They
his
do
ear
have that
off.
one commercial of Mike. Did you see that one where he's delivering Holyfield like an ear or something? I forgot.
Oh.
It's like they're trying to make up. I can't remember what it was for. Geico maybe or some shit? I don't know.
Is that like the one they keep saying, okay, we're going to work on this word. 9. 9. No. 9. 9. No more teeth. He's saying it perfect I always think of Ingo every time.
What?
This is German fucking...
9.
Yes.
Jawohl.
It's all good.
Yes.
So Matt Hamill unretires, Ingo,
Why?
so he could be in a 4-man light heavyweight tournament, World Series of Fighting. Also in said tournament, Thiago Silva. What do you think? You know, Matt Hamill is the only person to beat Jon Jones. I think he's readying a UFC comeback.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Something like that. Okay.
Sure. You on board with
Sure.
the silencer.
Why
He's
not?
coming back.
Give it a shot.
Why not?
Thiago
right?
Silva.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey, you gotta make your hay while
So you got a
can.
guy who's like, I don't even know how to. I don't want to say anything negative. I just gonna keep
Hey,
my mouth
all
shut.
charges were dropped. That's all I'm saying. All
He's
charges
crazy.
were
One guy's deaf. He's like retired.
dropped. Yo, I'm the deafest brother on this block.
Word.
House
About
party.
as white as it gets.
House party.
Oh, we just lost all of our black audience, if we even had one.
We have
They're
some.
all gone. They're like
I
these guys.
don't even see color.
Me neither. You know.
This is my kids. Like, we're watching the fights. Like, who are we rooting for? The white guy or the black guy? Like, a fucking guy in the blue shorts. Don't see color.
Yes.
Trying to make them understand that. Color does not matter.
Yeah.
It's all good. Unless you're one of my friends that's racist.
Yeah. We might have a few of those, maybe.
It's unfortunate.
My parents-
But some people, the problem is some people's grandparents are racist as fuck. And that shit translates
Not
down.
necessarily grandparents either. It could be closer up the family tree.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, better move over a little bit.
Not me, but you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
You can do the math on that.
We'll move
one.
right along. We're getting out of Matt Hamill
Please.
versus
Before I
4-man.
say anything I'm going to regret.
Yes. Johnny Hendricks pondering retirement after
What?
his UFC 181 fight against Robbie Lawler,
'Cause
because
he was
apparently said weight cut was very difficult. I want to say he was in the 218 range.
Oh my God.
Fighting at 170. Hires Mike Dolce, but apparently it's still a very difficult cut. And
I'm confused.
Go
Because
ahead.
you know what? I fucking eat like shit sometimes. And I'm not a professional athlete. And I don't understand. How does he get to 218 pounds?
Well, it's probably like the same thing Jon Jones, right? Like when he's not fighting, look at the gut that motherfucker puts on.
He's just eating
Yes,
constantly?
like-
Just nonstop?
Well, that's the thing. We're
There's some
just
jujubes and
Yes.
some fucking M&Ms and hook me up with this big pie.
I don't get it. Like how if you're a champion or you aspire to be a champion, do you not care enough about the sport? Do you not respect it enough? And that's I said the most blasphemous thing earlier. Like I actually have respect for GSP now because here's a guy
You did say
who
that.
always came into a fight in shape, even out of camps, always in shape, always trying to learn. Maybe I didn't appreciate the style, but at least the guy was always in shape.
Well, he was totally OCD too.
Well, that's fine. He saw aliens. He
He's
got
like,
probed.
I
I'm
must
okay
stay in
with
shape.
that.
I must stay in shape. I will not eat this pickle.
But now you have two other guys. He sucks the pickle, but you know, he tickles the pickle.
He tickles the pickle. Him and
It's all
Rich
good.
Franklin weighing their food.
That's fine.
It's
They're
so
freaks.
crazy.
But maybe that's
crazy.
what it takes to be a champion. And these
Well-
other guys, I mean, Jones is able to get away with it because he's just such a
He's
freak
young.
athlete, but
Yeah.
Hendricks can't get away with that shit. So I think he's
218 pounds.
He's got to put the
Oh my God.
Baconators on hold
It's
for
like
a little
50
while.
pound swing,
That's
dude.
Anthony Rumble Johnson, but the problem
crazy.
is he doesn't have the frame of the Rumble Johnson.
Dude.
He's a little bit shorter.
50 pounds. Can
A
you
little bit
imagine?
thicker.
Okay. Can you imagine dropping
No.
50 pounds in like 6 weeks?
10 pounds hurts my
die.
feelings.
I would die.
20 pounds, I'm going to fucking kill somebody.
Yes.
And then past 20, no. Fuck, that'd
Maybe
be
10.
like me going down to 170. That ain't happening.
It could. For the right amount of money.
No. Matt, it's not. No 170, Diego.
I'll pay you $1 million.
Well, I hope it's big.
Can you make it to 170?
No,
I think you could for about 2 minutes.
No, that's not even worth it.
You might kill someone in the process.
Well,
or
like,
multiple people.
How many years are you taking off your life at that point, you know? 50 pounds in how many weeks?
6, 8,
6?
10, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So he might move up to 185 is the other point out of all this, if he has another rough weight cut.
So this guy could have a 100-pound swing in the course of 6 months. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Get the 170 fight and get back up to 218, back down to in 6 months. He can gain and lose 100 pounds.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That works out well for your body.
No, dude, that cannot be good for you. That's got to fuck you up mentally too, like to the whole, you know?
Oh, yeah.
What about his wife? She's probably like, what the fuck are you doing?
What's
going on here?
We can't do this. I can't handle this.
This is too much girth. I can't do it. You gotta tone this
I
down.
can handle the length, but not the girth, okay?
Tone it down a bit.
Yes.
I figure if he's under 200, I'm good. But like over 200, it seems just obscene for a guy fighting at 170, right?
Yes.
I mean, how much do you got?
And then, you know, you're not getting the best Johny Hendricks at that point. If he's had to cut fucking 50 pounds and it was a brutal weight cut, what percentage of Johny Hendricks did you see in that fight?
Right.
50%?
Well, Dolce's got to be
60%.
like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Right.
what are you doing? You
Like, I can do stuff, but you're asking
This
for a
is
goddamn
insane.
miracle at this
Yeah.
point. Not Moses.
And
not
they made it
Jesus.
happen. I mean, they did make it happen, but it's probably
It was
because
tough.
Johnny's as tough as nails mentally, I bet. You know, it's just the thing about grinding out all that weight.
But just it just bothers me of the dedication to the sport. You know,
Sure.
you're not fully committed. I understand you want to eat and you want to enjoy it, but it's
Baconators!
moderation. You can't just fuck it, blow it out.
Yes, you can.
Then do open
Why not?
weights,
Why
and
not?
then everybody wins.
You can do it.
Yes. Moving right along. Michael Bisping versus CB Dollaway on Alex Dingo for
You mentioned this to me earlier.
UFC 186.
This is the first I've heard of it since
Curious.
you mentioned it to me. I'm not sure what's going on here.
It's a curious
I'm
matchup.
confused.
All I'm saying. The CB Dollaway gets starched by Lyoto Machida.
Yes,
And Bisping got starched by what? Rockhold?
correct.
So match these guys up and let's see what happens.
Matchies?
Yes.
Loser goes home? Maybe.
Nah, you give them both.
Okay.
I think Dollaway is he's in a weird position because he's good enough to be considered in the top 10, but he's not good enough to hang with anybody in the top 10.
Mhm.
And I feel like this is another fight where Bisping just is going to fucking railroad someone and get another win because he's been going like loss, win, loss, win, loss, win.
Mm-hmm.
Came off a loss, got to get his win.
He does.
I don't like that matchup. I got others, but I'm going to save them for the F's and Nuts. Last thing, you see this Diaz brother T-shirt from
Yes.
Dethorne? I love this fucking
I love
thing.
it.
The neighborhood watch. You got one of the fists from one of the Diaz brothers.
Where'd you buy that?
Nunchucks.
Where do you get those?
Straight off of Dethorne.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they should sponsor us. Because actually, you know, I'm not a big fan of all this MMA gear, but they actually have some cool shirts, and you still have that Dan Henderson one that looks like an 8-bit fucking Nintendo, like where it's Dan Hendo or whatever it says on the T-shirt, but pretty fucking cool shirt.
It is a cool shirt.
Speaking of which, he's fighting Gegard Moisassi next weekend.
Oh.
We're not gonna talk into detail on all three of these fights, but I just want to bring them up. Who do you like, Henderson versus Moisassi? Just a quick.
I'm going to have to go with Moisassi on that one.
I think I have to agree.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I just feel like, I mean, Henderson could take him down, but Moisassi's got some jiu-jitsu. I'm feeling like the striking is too one-sided in this fight.
Yeah, and Henderson post-TRT is not the same guy. He's fucking, what, 45? Mid-40s
Almost
at this
50.
point. And he's coming in light, and I want to say he weighed in like 199 for his last fight. So
Well,
He ain't cutting. Doesn't have to.
No.
Total respect, but again, I think it's another fight that he's gonna struggle against Moisassi. And Moisassi's still semi young.
28,
something like
29.
that. Got the potential.
Mm-hmm.
You got Phil Davis versus Ryan Bader.
Wow.
It's another one of those guys so similar.
Yeah, I'd say I'm gonna pick Davis by submission on this one.
Ooh, a finish.
Yeah.
I like Davis. And then we have Gustafsson versus Anthony Johnson. This is a tough fight to pick. I'm kind of 50-50 on that. I'm looking at Rumble's power.
Yes.
And I'm looking at Gustafsson's movement and
his
boxing and his length.
Reach.
Going,
Interesting.
Girth versus length. You know? And then you see Rumble Johnson's melon.
It's so huge.
Like, we just saw him talking about that fight. You're like, holy fuck, this guy's melon. Maybe bigger than Tito cheese. I'm not sure.
No, it is. I think it definitely is.
Oh my god.
Him and Tito can have a head contest.
They could go head to head.
Yes,
We're gonna fucking rub melons.
It's a tough one. I don't know what to do about. I don't know what to pick. I mean, I'm gonna say it's a finish happens. I just don't know who's gonna finish who.
Well, since this is a Sweden card too,
Mm-hmm.
so trying to beat the Mauler in his hometown is gonna be tough. But I think I'm swaying 60-40, leaning towards the Johnson side.
Ooh.
Just because I think the deciding factor is the power he has.
He has a lot.
And
the girth.
Yes, I think the girth wins over the length this time.
I like the Mauler via submission.
Okay.
Like third roundish.
Do I need the Magic 8-Ball this?
Yeah, why not?
Henderson, Moisassi, you like Henderson? Yes. Gustafsson and Johnson. Gustafsson, it is certain. Phil Davis versus Bader. Phil Davis. You got 3 picks.
Nice.
Bing, bang, boom. Moving right along. Astronauts being brought to you by somebody. I think I just double pumped on that.
TireBuyer.com?
Sure.
Where you can save $30 off your order, $400 with code MMANuts30.
Yeah. I fucked something up here. I can't even see. I just see there's like 3 PowerPoints open.
Oh, no.
I'm going to click the best one.
That's the problem.
And we'll move right along.
There we go.
Boom!
That's
like fucking Emerald Lagasse right there.
Oh, yeah.
Take it, bitch.
Bam!
Take it.
I think he's like, bam.
I like boom, though.
Okay.
Here comes the boom.
It's a different thing. I still haven't seen that. Should watch
That's
that.
a good fucking movie.
I'm waiting for it to show up on Netflix or
It's a
Amazon
family movie.
Is it?
Hell yeah. Kids loved it. Ryan Smith, how do you like Fabio Maldonado as Rampage's UFC's return fight? It's announced today, I think.
So that's a go?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Tough guy? I don't know.
I think it's a great fight for Rampage. You want someone who's not going to try to take him down,
Nope.
not going to throw fucking leg kicks, just going to fucking stand and trade.
Yeah.
And
Tough
like
guy,
say,
though. Tough guy,
one
though.
more time.
Tough guy.
Fucking A.
Tough guy, though.
Yeah. He's just like the goddamn Rock'em Sock'em robot game I have over here.
Man.
Just
was it the Glover Teixeira fight where he just like took a beating?
Until I think isn't that the fight though? Teixeira was dropping his hands and then he got clipped and almost got knocked the fuck out.
Yep.
Always keep your hands up for you kids
and
at
your nose
home.
clean.
With these rumors of these Chuck Liddell allegations of cocaine circulating.
Chuck Liddell too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
People are saying like there's a clip at him at one of these events and he's like holding his hand weird and then that's where you see him like doing
in the middle of the crowd?
Yeah, he's doing this. Well, he does that when he watches all the fights. Was he coked up all the time?
He might be. That's just silly. You're that far gone, you got to do coke in the middle of like a fight or something? That seems weird. I don't know. Go to the bathroom at least or something.
I don't know. He's rich. Who gives a fuck? I don't care what these guys do. I don't. You put whatever you want in your body. If you
got to rub some on your gums like the movie, like the movies, right? They always
Is that
do
a good way to do it?
I don't know. I've never done coke.
Well,
but they always do that. They always go like.
Shouldn't they just put it up their ass? Isn't that a better way?
Clue. Rectal?
Yeah.
Rectal coke?
Because aren't these chicks doing that with alcohol and tampons?
Correct.
Okay. Cocaine in your pussy.
That might work.
Great.
Numb it up.
Yes. Moving right along. Rodrigo Machado. You guys were UFC fighters, which is possible since if CM Punk can, so why can't you guys? Good point. What weight class would you guys fight? What walkout song would you come out to? And who would be your trainer/head coach?
You go first.
So weight class, I'm going to have to go 205 because Matt ain't cutting that much. Matt's a solid 215. 215 right now.
Okay.
I could do 10 pounds. That's fine. When we were like training crazy back in the day, it was so hard to like keep any weight on. I was always around that 203 to like 200.
Yeah.
Fuck, I got to start eating because we're training too much.
Yep.
What song would it come out to? It was like that Rich Franklin AC/DC song. I forgot what the name of it is, but whatever. I'm going to probably have to post the name
For
of
those
it.
About the Rock?
I think so, yeah.
That's
I like
good.
that. It's nice and mellow.
Yeah.
Either that or Pour Some Sugar on Me, Def Leppard.
Nice. Like,
You imagine that? He's coming out to pour some sugar on me. Or Hungry Like the Wolf from Duran Duran.
Hungry Like the Wolf. Okay.
Can you imagine the crowd like, what the? Well, that's like goddamn Crow Cop and whatever fucking crazy song he would come out to.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Boys. Wild Boys!
All good, man. Whatever you like.
And was that Duran Duran too?
It was.
See? I am ahead of the game right now.
You are.
Hungry Like the Wolf. I'm just saying, if you're man off, Conor McGregor, Hungry Like the Wolf it. Who would be my trainer/head coach? I would probably choose the Rufus Sport since they are semi-close.
Okay.
Probably an hour and a half. You get the striking from him. You get the wrestling from Ben Askren. And I'm not sure who's doing the jiu-jitsu over there anymore, but that sounds like a solid camp to me. Either that or I might TriStar it.
Okay.
Not Greg Jacksoning.
No.
I want someone who can dedicate more time to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Greg Jackson's got way too many fighters. He may be pretty fucking good, but I think he has just too many fighters to dedicate enough time to you. So
Yeah.
I want to go off the beaten path a little bit. So how about yourself?
I'd have to say probably 170 would be where I'm at.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I'm like 190, 191. I'd say I could definitely lose some weight, cut down to 170, maybe even 155. I don't know.
Now that's blasphemy.
Well,
Why don't you just go to featherweight? Then?
145. No.
Come on, DJ Penn, you can do it.
You
can do
what was the other
it!
question? Who would train me? I think
Yeah.
I'm going to New York. New York.
You going Ray Luongo, Matt Serra?
Yes.
I
That's
like that.
my
I
spot,
appreciate
man.
that.
I like that
But
style.
I'm afraid for your physique
It's
going
all
up
good.
to the pizza and these
all good.
motherfuckers and pasta.
I'm going.
You're
I'm there.
You're gonna be
I'm still
fighting
there.
heavyweight.
I'm
for all
still
I know.
there. It's all good. Well, that's where I'm going. And
All
then
right.
walkouts on. That's always a tough one because I want something like energetic yet mellow.
Yeah.
And like the Rich Franklin song really qualifies for that. But I don't know. Like I couldn't do like a Brock Lesnar, like Enter Sandman. That's too crazy. Like I need something like
You want
chill.
to come out to like Rammstein, the fucking
No.
Du hast,
Oh,
Du hast mich, and then you have David Hasselhoff drop down from the
David
ceiling,
Hasselhoff.
leathers,
I like
full
it.
leather.
Okay.
Yes, chaps.
Yeah.
Yes, eat.
Yeah.
Tore down the wall.
Yeah. Tore down the wall. Maybe some kind of Pink Floyd, right? But Pink Floyd's
Ooh.
not good for fighting.
No,
Maybe
that's
it's not
way
good.
too mellow.
Too chill.
You
But-
fucking pass out on the way.
I don't know. I have to think about that walkout song. That's a good question.
All right.
I don't know.
Fair enough. Anthony Max Tiger. If Silva loses to Diaz, who does he fight next? Michael Bisping.
Yes.
And if he wins, who does he fight next?
Michael Bisping.
Thank you.
The fight that
Goddamn
never
right.
happened that should have happened.
Well, I would like to see Michael Bisping fight either of those guys.
Yeah.
Let Nick stay at 185. Fight Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping. And both guys 185. Freaking 8.
Okay.
Michael Bisping, throw it down. Favorite fighter. Caleb Medeiros. Do you think GSP will come back or not? And if so, who will he fight?
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Crazy. I think Dana White's flashing the money at the GSP.
I don't think he cares about money. I think he's done.
He's flashing the hookers at the GSP.
I don't think he cares about hookers.
He is flashing the
The gays.
the
In that
drug-
case, he's in.
I was gonna say the drug testing. Like, look at all this drug testing that we're totally not gonna do anymore. Look at the Jon Jones. He just tested positive. He used to train with you, GSP.
Yes.
You like the cocoa?
No, I don't think George ever comes back. I just don't. I think he's going to go the way of Barry Sanders. There's going to be talk about it forever. He just will never come back.
I think that's the best move, but I think he's too OCD to stay away. Even though the rumors are like 2015, he is not coming back. But hey, speaking of rumors of people coming back, Ingo, where's the Brock Lesnar watch?
I don't know.
No? You don't know anything, huh?
Oh, I don't know. I talked to Capri about this, and he was all giggles and smiles and wouldn't say much, but I think he knows something. I think Caprito knows. Some shit's happening. He threw Bellator out there. Like, oh, you heard UFC? I don't know. I heard Bellator. Like, and I'm going like, what do you mean? He goes, nothing.
So he's not confirming or denying it, but the rumor mill is getting a little closer to the trainers now.
Because before it was always like, this shit on the internet, and now he's kind of like, I don't know. So I don't want to say anything because he told me some story about, especially relating to Brock, where he had said something to some reporter, and then they took like something out of context, and then he's like, so I try to think of like, how can I get this guy not to write about my name? And he's like, ooh, let me call him up and tell him to ask this other guy this question, and then like he spun it around because he's very nervous, I think, about anything getting out. Like, I don't know if he knows anything or not, but it seems like kind of weird.
Well, I think it's in my opinion a done deal, regardless of this or that. I really want to see him in Bellator.
Yes.
I think this bidding war can just keep escalating.
Of course.
And let the freak show fucking begin.
Yes, him versus Fedor.
Feed everybody steroids for breakfast. That's all I'm saying. Let's go back to the Pride days.
Okay. It's in the contract.
And going back to the GSP question, I think he comes back. I think he fights Robbie Lawler. That's why you're seeing Jorge McDonald versus Hector Lombard.
Maybe.
Or he should be next in line.
They did say GSP would get immediate title shot, right?
Yep. Just like Anderson Silva, apparently, if he beats Nick Diaz, which totally makes sense. Not so much. Oh, who else just got injured? Oh, I think, did Jacare have pneumonia and had to pull out?
He did.
That's unfortunate. I kind of fucked that card up. I was looking forward to Jacare versus Yoel Romero.
Yep, not going to happen now. Well, it is going to happen, but it has been moved.
Yeah, postponed.
To when, I don't know.
It weakened a card. And then the last question, Chad Wolf. If you had a choice of Jones or White's cocaine pile, who would you choose?
Well, neither, but I would definitely think Dana White's cocaine pile might be larger.
A little bit bigger. He probably has more money.
So big he'll go home. He's supposed to be worth $50 million.
That's it?
That's it. That's what I read.
That's chump change. The Fertitas might be worth a little bit more. I'm taking no cocaine, but I'm going to take Jon Jones hookers.
Yes. Although I don't know, Dana's been around the block. He's an old school guy. Again, more money, more connections.
True.
You never know.
True to that.
Yes.
Moving right along. Quickest, the longest show ever.
It is now midnight. I'm going to be in trouble when I get it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, there's no sleep for Ingo. Knowledge. Have you seen the mini Bruce Lee that's been circulating to internet?
MIDI or mini?
Mini.
No, I've not.
Where he's like nunchucking in the background. And hopefully my computer will pull up said link in a semi-timely manner. Apparently we don't want to pull that up. It's not working. It's trying to go for a link. But anyway, I will post this up. There's a little boy. He's got to be like 2. And he's got Bruce Lee in the background on the TV. He's doing nunchucks. And he's dressed in a Bruce Lee like spider outfit, yellow and black. Doing the same exact move in unison, but not looking at the TV.
Huh.
I don't know how many takes they took. It's fucking
Probably
impressive.
just one.
That kid knew his shit. He's nunchucking it up. Puts Nick Diaz to shame.
Okay.
Maybe he should be part of the fucking neighborhood watch.
He should.
Just saying. Dethorne, sign him. Get him in.
Early.
Yes. Oh, there it is. Finally for you. Kid's doing fucking work.
That is impressive.
No, he's even got the look. That's what's scary.
Yeah, he looks Filipino maybe. Or Vietnamese. Well, you got 2.
Oh, fuck you. It'll fuck you up.
Double nunchucks.
Look at that shit. I can't even work the nunchucks like that.
No, I hit myself in the balls.
Fuck off!
I wonder how long they practiced that.
A long time. You know he got beat with a fucking stick.
Again!
Yeah.
Again!
Who's that fucking football player? Peterson?
Adrian Peterson?
Yeah.
Yes.
With the switch? I'm sure
What
that
is a
kid-
switch anyway?
The fucking stick. You ever read Tom Sawyer or Huckleberry Finn? They always
Yes.
talking about switch. Kind of stick. See?
All right.
Like a branch.
Fucking.
To get some
You
sort
gotta
of-
start listening more.
You have to swing it in a whipping motion.
Okay.
You get that nice welt effect, if you will. Okay.
I do that with my hand.
Not gonna ask where and or how.
Don't worry.
As long as you can see a handprint,
It's all good.
that's what it's all about.
Across the face.
Yeah, backhand.
Pimp slap.
Well, yeah, don't talk back to me, accounting lady. It's neither here nor there.
Yes.
Shut it down, Ingo.
That has been this
You
week's
know.
edition of MMA Nuts. Thankfully, it's been shorter than normal. It is extremely late.
Yep.
My name's Ingo Weigel.
Back around.
Till next time.
Thanks for playing.